Hi Les, I'm not quite as smart as I used to be, so I forgot to mention something else. Maybe in my old age I'm starting to forget things, which is not a good thing, and my photographic memory still is retained. For example, if you were to drive me down a road, I can find my way exactly back. It doesn't matter how many lefts or right turns you take. I recognize everything. But, there are other things to my photographic memory that is still great, and I remember everything since I was 5 years old or 6 years old. But, including when your brother was shooting you with the BB gun. I think it was the other way around, but I mean that's what I remember but you guys told me it was you who was shooting your brother. But I thought it was your brother who was shooting you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's when you guys were living at Maxwell. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The thing is that when I was in Prague, I found actually a connection between three other royal families that were not found by Agineni. Now, because I was Agineni's go-for, I was the one who went all over Europe finding stuff for her for the family history and everything else like that. When Agineni died, Chris asked me if I wanted the books. And I told her, what am I going to do with them? And really, I had no place to put them then. But since then, I have had a meeting with the museum in Prague, who would be very interested in these books or scans of them. Now, scans of them would probably take too long, and nobody really wants to work on that stuff. I don't know in whose garage these books are now. However, I would like to pay for the shipping of these books to my residence in Hungary, and then I will put them in my motorhome and I will deliver them to Prague, because the organization there guarantees me that they will remain in safe storage and they will research the other royal families that we are related to. Namely, the Subic royal family here, the Frankopans, and also the Zarinskis, who apparently died out, who didn't really die out, because the Zarinskis were part of the Subic royal family. In fact, the Zarinskis were given a castle by the Subics. They were also Subics, but they changed their name to Zarinsky in honor of the original owners of the castle. They were not technically Zarinskis ever. They were just these people who changed their name. But these people continued being up until today. I know because my ex-girlfriend was a princess from this royal family. And that's when I started to find out all this other stuff. She was a little bit crazy, so it only lasted 4 years. But the thing is that all of these crests, the Frankopans, the Lichtenbergs, and what I found for Agineni in Brno, when she sent me there to find out about our family, we are connected directly to the Lichtenberg royal family. Of course, after now, everyone's done their genetic test. Now we know that all of that is true. But we are also connected to these families too. So anyway, I made the connection, and I started to put it all down. What castles they owned, all kinds of stuff, who was related to who. I did an awful lot of stuff. Even Agineni would be proud of me. But it is not really complete, but I put kind of the more interesting stuff. I was going to do it in Hungarian, German, and English, but I really don't have enough time. But now I have a lot more time, and so I have another month to sit here and work on this in more detail. And I'm going to clean up these websites a little bit more. And it's a lot. There's a lot more information that I found about us, which is we were pretty prominent in Europe. Lots of kings, even the King of Hungary. Yes, we were related to the King of Hungary, the King of Bosnia. Sorry. The King of Hungary, the King of. Anyway, I can show you and prove it all. I know I have most of the information. Look at that. There's a good prince. Anyway, all the information is here. King Lazarus was actually our relative. And he actually ran Bohemia and Hungary, and I think somewhere in Bosnia, but I don't know where. He was the king of 3 countries, and that was our relative. So it's really, really interesting stuff. again, I'd have to marry a historian to find out about this. This is really my hobby. I love this. I love this stuff. I'm immersed in it, and in every spare moment I go visit castles and all kinds of other stuff, and I found out even more information about our family. So what I would like to do is I'm not going to read all those books that Agineni made, but I would like to deliver those books to the museum in Prague. And they assured me that they will take care of those books, and we can visit those books anytime, and they will explore what is in those books in more detail. That's more than what we could possibly hope for. There'll be like 20 people looking at these books rather than nobody looking at these books. Okay? So anyway, I just wanted you to call her and find out if she can ship them to me. I will pay for it. If it's a matter of a credit card over the phone, I will take care of it. I don't care how much it costs. There's no hurry for them to get to my place, but I would like very much for them to ship them to me. And then I will make our family proud online by creating the most cool, the most wicked website to describes all of this stuff as well. Also, what happened to you guys during World War II, I got a whole whack of information that I stored from all the interviews I did of everybody when they got drunk at the weddings. So all of those stories are also here as well, and including when Grandpa's brother was involved in the removal of the Germans. He was the actual director of the opera in World War II in Berlin. And he was involved with getting the people out of the failed attempt on Hitler's life the first time, I think it was, called Valkyrie. And he got the Germans, most of the Germans that were involved in that plot, to Argentina. That's what he did. And now we're finding out more stuff about Hitler, that he was never killed anyway. He never died in Berlin. He went to Argentina as well, using my grandfather's sneaky way to get out of the country thing. Anyway, this is a letter that proves all of that too. So anyway, it's very interesting stuff that I have been digging up over the years, and I think that we should continue. I'll continue it. It's my hobby. Okay? Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye for now.